I want to become a pilot. When can I start?
You can start as soon as you're 15, get your private pilot license by the time you're 17, and get your commercial license by 18. But I would recommend that you finish your matric so that you can be on a full-time program and finish on the designated timeline.
Will I be able to fly if I have glasses?
Yes, absolutely. Part of the requirement of being a pilot is to obtain a medical certificate from a designated aviation medical doctor, and it does accommodate for people that use corrective lenses.
Do I need to have maths and science coming out of school?
It is not a requirement, but we do recommend that a good understanding of the STEM subject, being the science, technology, English and mathematics, will aid in your training and also will give you an advantage to get a bursary.
So tell me, what are the stages that I need to go through to become a professional pilot?
Okay, so just like university, there's different stages you're going to have to meet to obtain your qualification, and the aviation world is no different. So the first one you would start off with is the student pilot's license. This is essentially our learner's license. Once you've obtained that, you'll then be doing training towards your private pilot's license. And a PPL will allow you to fly recreationally and for fun. Once you've obtained the PPL, you might think about working towards your night rating and your instrument rating. The night rating allows you to fly at night, and the instrument rating will allow you to fly in marginal weather. Once you've obtained those two ratings, you'll be able to work towards your commercial pilot license. Upon acquiring the commercial pilot license, you'll then be able to seek employment as a pilot. And then from there, you can think about obtaining your airline transport pilot license, which is a requirement to have before you can apply for the airlines.
So how long is it going to take me to get my commercial pilot's license?
For people who are trying to pursue a career in aviation, we recommend a full-time training program.
In the full-time training program, it involves a private pilot license, which can take you roughly between 3 months to 6 months, which depends on your level of determination and also discipline.
Your next step would be the instrument rating and the night rating, and those generally will take about 8 months to a year.
And the fun part then comes in, which is the hour building phase and also your theoretical examinations, which now will take roughly between 8 months to a year.
So all in all, you can expect to spend anywhere from 2 to 4 years pursuing your career.
Right, so now I've got my commercial pilot's license. Does this mean I can go to an airline and simply climb into an airliner and start flying?
No, not quite. One of the requirements for holding an airline transport pilot license is that you have to obtain 1,500 hours of flight experience. So now it becomes a question of how do I obtain that 1,500 hours?
So how do I go about getting these 1,500 hours that are required?
Okay, so there's a few options for you. One of them being the instructor's route. That's the route I decided to take, and now I'm an instructor at Superior Pilot Services, building hours towards the 1,500. But there's other options such as becoming a corporate pilot or a charter pilot, and there's also contract work. The big one being that you want to find yourself in a position where you can get as much multi-crew experience as possible.
I take it you would advise that the best route to go is to do an instructor's rating and actually use my instructor's rating as a commercial pilot to build hours in a multi-crew environment.
Firm, I do recommend this route. Not only is it a great way to build experience, but it's actually going to be something you're going to use throughout the rest of your career as an instructor, no matter where you go. Even in the airlines, they still need instructors.